Hello everyone. So I think that everyone in here usually listen to music while doing works like homework or doing work at the office, and so you usually very concentrate into doing that thing and remove anything else besides you. And my name is Bryan, and today I will talk about how does music influence different emotions. So first of all, what is music? So music can be any sounds. Like you can take a glass, hit on it and create a sound, then that's a music. It doesn't have to follow any rhythm at all. Next up is how does it work? It can play through instrument, or you can sing it, or anything that creates a sound is music. And how does it create different emotions? So there are two ways to create different emotions. The first of all is through elements of music, and the second one is through neuroscience. So first of all will be about the stage to produce positive emotions. So I will talk about neuroscience first. The bottom picture is amygdala. It is the part of the brain that process different emotions. And the nucleus accumbens is the part of the brain that produces dopamine. So for example, when you're listening to music, it will release dopamine in the nucleus accumbens. Another thing about producing positive emotions is the flow state. So what is the flow state? The flow state is when you completely focus on doing one thing and remove anything else. It is like in the between of anxiety and boredom. And when you keep listening to music over and over again for a long time, you reach the flow state where you just concentrate and doing only on one thing, and like everything else that everyone talk to you, like you don't even hear it. The next one is about negative emotions. So there are two ways that can create negative emotions. The first one is the key elements of music. So in music we have a total of 8 elements of music: harmony, dynamic, tempo. Those are simply mean like the texture or the volume, the speed of the music. And so in this picture here, I have a C major and a C minor. So major is usually tend to be peaceful and like it is stable, but in minor it is completely chaos. Like it's like the combination of peace and conflict both at the same time, and it creates chaos, which can cause like distraction or like discomfort when people hear it. We can take an example from the piece of art, The Scream from Edward Munch. So they applied expressionism, which is a style of like using the art to create music from the picture that it shows. So like, when you look into the picture, you can see like it creates negative emotions like scary, worrying, or like depression. And when you listen to the same type of music, you will feel the same emotions as in the picture in the screen. So negative emotions also connect to the neuroscience, which is the limbic system. The limbic system here is work like how you see the color of the music. So what do I mean by the color of the music? The color of the music here is about the theme that the theme and the message that the music is trying to give to you. So therefore I have like a theory which is the concentration and reflection theory. So let's take an example. When you listen to classic or K-pop music, you will feel happy. And with that happy, you repeat the same process which I mentioned in the positive, that you will reach the flow state. It can increase your level of concentration. It can also like bring out your best potential in doing one work. And then like it's like think about like how you become success. Therefore, you will understand more about your real life experience, reach to the empathy stage, and then understand our true life and value, and lastly is self-reflecting. So when we repeat the same process, we will understand our weakness and where we're missing, and then we'll replace it and fix it. I think it's a little bit complicated, so I'll give you an example. So for example, an idol is at the peak of the industry. And when you listen to his or her music, then you will like share the same empathy on how they do and how did they reach to the top of the industry. And then you think about your own model, about how that you are finding. Thank you for listening.